Hello everybody. Hey everyone. Happy to be here. Happy to be here today. It's a Sunday night. And today I've decided to address a lot of questions I've been getting about our VIP club. We call it Veronika VIP club. And I am very happy to talk about it. Hey Dave, how you doing? So I'm answering the questions about the VIP club because we get so many questions, and I had sent out the email, but I felt that doing the video it would be better than an email. Hey Mike, how you doing? We hadn't seen you for a while. You better join us this Wednesday. So let's talk a little bit about the VIP club. Hey Dave and Mike, woo! It's nice to see you, Mike. I hope you're doing really well. I just would like to point a couple things, and I'm not planning to making this video too long. So, what is a VIP club? What is the purpose of a VIP club? And why it is a paid club? And what are the goals of this club? So, Veronika VIP Club is obviously my club for you, for my great followers, for people that have a different way of thinking, that want to travel, that want to meet a special person, and also people who do not get so much support, maybe from their family, maybe from their co-workers, and think of this nature. And we definitely have open media, open resources like this page, for example. You can access it anytime, you can ask questions, you can post, you can make posts, and of course you all know my YouTube videos, and Dave and I, we are doing advice, just a short tips advice on our email. VIP Club is a little bit a different level, so we're going to talk more into depth about relationships and some very specific issues, some more intimate things, some controversial things, and some things where we really do not need any trolls, because some of you may want to share your personal experiences, good and bad. It's not just to show off, but it's about sharing what's working, what's not working in your relationship. And also, like Dave just mentioned, the more I'm doing this, the more I'm learning, I can see that personal development is hand in hand goes with a relationship, and how personal development affects relationships. And I could not stress it more how important it is to be working on yourself and to have some goals, to be accountable, to keep growing. Because how many of you guys really want to meet a lady who, even if she's pretty, but she's doing nothing with her life, she expects everything from you, and the day the beauty wears out and the honeymoon is worn out, you don't really have much in common, and she's bored, she doesn't know what to do. How many of you would be interested to be with a person that isn't growing, isn't learning? After about a couple of months you ran out of conversations. It's something about that makes us more attractive than facial creams and all the other things. It's consistent work on yourself, when you are interested for yourself. The problem is when we don't have anybody in our circle around us who is doing it, it's kind of sometimes difficult. When we have no accountability, it's very easy to just fall off the cliff. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the money issues as well, Tam, because we're gonna talk about ideas and things, how to make things better in that area as well, and also how to save money. So basically, the VIP club is going to be about premium content, so more into depth content, some very deep insights, and some scam proof techniques that I can't so often talk on YouTube about, because there's a lot of big companies that doing a lot of scam, and I'm not doing that to be negative. I'm doing that to help you guys, save your money and spend them on the good things. But, if I will do too much of a bad advertisement, God knows, my channel might be closed. It happens a lot. And again, my point isn't to put a bad light on somebody. My point is to give you as much knowledge as I can, as much experiences, so you can save your money. So by joining the VIP club, I can guarantee you that you will actually save some money, and you will gain more knowledge, and not only gain the theory of things, but you actually will start doing more, because we're gonna have our 1 week calls. It's like weekly call on Wednesdays. It might be Wednesdays and Sundays. It might be just one. Sometimes we might have a Facebook Live instead of a call. But what we're gonna do is we're going to be we're gonna be accountable, because I talk with guys and we talk about, working out, reading more, doing all those things. And, as I said earlier today, it's hard when you need to go run and you have the show going on. It's like, hey, I really want to watch the show, I really want to have a beer. But when you know that other guys are working on themselves, that they're gonna show their results, they're gonna post their, there is an app and for how much you walk, and also, there are Fitbit and all that, we can share our small, tiny achievements. And I think it will make a great change. I'm currently in a group, it's a 5 a.m. book club. I love that, my favorite group. We get up very early in the morning. It's some people have to get up at like 3:45 in the morning to get to the group, because it's 5 a.m. Central. I'm on Eastern, so I go an hour later, but my goal is to get up early so I can take a shower, I can get ready for the day, maybe meditate a little bit. So, these little things, at first, if you never done them, they make no sense, but they make a hell lot of a difference in your life. And I'm also, this year, I'm gonna be investing, I'm signing for a mastermind as well, where I'm gonna challenge myself, because I want to give you the best insights and knowledge and tools to turn any unfortunate situation in very fortunate, to turn things around, to get creative about your life, to get rid of limiting beliefs, and just do more. We only have one life. Maybe, there is something else is coming, but if we screw this one, it's not gonna be great. Somebody said you have a chance to live a great life twice. Live great once, and then, when you get older, relive it all over again. Go back in your memories and just enjoy how great you made in life. So, we're going to have a call this coming Wednesday. Everybody is welcome. Well, almost everybody. Let me tell you a little bit about our policies. So, the policy is everybody is welcome except for trolls and low-class people, people who have no respect, people who come to gossip, people who just not VIP person. So even if you paid for the club but you are disrespectful to members, you breaking the rules of just general politeness and things of that nature, you're going to be out. You're going to be refunded for your payment, and you're going to be out of the group. I have a couple of people that I had problems with that try to threaten me and just doing things just because they don't work on themselves, so they have time to give hard time to other people. So now I get so many requests about the VIP club, so I want to talk about it. So basically, in order to get a result, we need to invest something. I have absolutely no problem doing things that are accessible for everyone. Like, for example, this Facebook page, I think I have, 500 YouTube videos, and of course they are all available. You can watch them anytime. We also had some Zoom calls. We have free consultations on for basic questions, not into depth, but for basic questions, we have free consultations on our email. So we're doing all those things, but you know, there is something about when you actually invest into something a little bit, it holds you accountable. You don't want your money to be wasted. You want to get some results. So when you put some effort, you appreciate it more. And now we are talking about slightly over $1 investment in a day. So to join the VIP club is $39 as of now. And so basically, if we have 30 days, you know, 30 days in a month, so 31, it's $1 and a couple cents for a day. And what do you get for your money? Just talked about it, but I'm gonna say it again, that you're gonna get a lot of into-depth information, some help. You can post questions, you can share what's happening in your life, and one time a week on a Zoom call, if you're a member, you basically can have free consultation on, you know, how to make things better, or we can answer your question. Yeah, you know, Dave, I absolutely agree with you. The advice that people get about the international travel and relationships and all the scam things, it can save you hundreds and even thousands of dollars. I've done that before. I need to get a feedback from people who I've helped to save a ton of money because they reached out to me. They actually invested, you know, $80 in a consultation, and it helps them out not only with money. They saved some money, but also they saved a mental, emotional heartbreak, you know, because somebody was going to go and fly to see a person and send him money, and the person doesn't even exist. It was maybe 2 months ago I helped somebody out with figuring out that that person does not exist, you know. I am happy to do those things because they fulfill me inside, you know, and I feel that there is a purpose for me to wake up every morning. Thank you, Dave. I'm very glad that it was helpful. You know, emotional heartbreak and, you know, financial disaster, or they're all connected. You know, it's all connected because, for example, our money is also our energy. We all making money by getting our energy into it. We work hard. We get up every morning. So it's you know, one part of life. Our emotional is extremely important because when we are broken down, when we, you know, not feeling well, it affects everything. It's like having a computer with too many open browsers. It drains the energy. So it just drains the energy that you have, and if you have too much of that, you can't be your best self. And another thing, guys, about the VIP club is I want you to be around of higher quality people who actually doing things, people who, you know, not afraid to challenge themselves, and that understand that it's not about blaming others, it's about working on yourself. I just made a video about that guys should slow down a little bit on this, you know, women hate, because there is not a single person in a happy relationship that hates the whole gender or, you know, the whole country of people. Yes, we have some tendencies, we have some things, you know, guys. I come from the country where most women are single moms. When I was growing up, I've seen men, when I was growing up, I've seen men not helping very much. You know, there was less divorces when I was growing up because people were afraid of judgment. It was a community-based society, so some people lived in a misery, but they still stayed in a marriage. But I've seen men not being helpful, I've seen men not being faithful, I've seen, you know, men living, women with a child for a lot of struggle, and does it make me hate men? Does it make me hate Russian or Ukrainian men? I always believe that there is a great example for every bad example. I watched our movies about our men being heroes and supporting us, and I can tell you, I did have some troubles in my life, I did have some pain in my life, but overall, I had great experiences with the opposite gender. I just remember to treat people nicely, and I always try to be my best, and I know it will bring the best in the other person. Not every experience gonna be great, not every man gonna open the door when I walk, not every man going to maybe open to carry the bag, but you know what, in 95% this happens. In 95%, when you feel encouragement from the other side, you want to do your best, you want to step in your best. And seeing all these negative comments about how terrible things are, how awful American women are, and there is no way to be happy. There are tendencies and there are different things, but if you have this vibe going on about you, that you blame everybody else, that you aren't in a great relationship, well, you're probably gonna stay in that situation. Yes, you have great backup, because you can talk about how terrible, women are, and, and hate them all you want, but if that's the place you want to be, you can stay in it, Don't want to talk about this too much, but attitude is super important, and it's what you focus on. It's absolutely what you focus on in your life. Would you guys, okay, I have 97% of my subscribers are men. How many men would listen to me if in every video I would put down even just Russian men and Ukrainian, and I'll say how terrible they are? I do talk about things, but I don't get emotional, and I don't hate men. I obviously do not hate them. I'll be sitting here or on my YouTube channel and talking to myself, because you guys would feel, well, we're not gonna we're not gonna listen about how terrible men are, because it's kind of reflect on us as well. So we have to be an example. We have to try to see the good. And now I might like and not hate certain people, but I will choose who I like. For example, I don't have to hate Russian or Ukrainian men to prefer American or Indian or Arab, or I don't know. I don't have to hate anybody to have my preferences. That's different. And that is just my comeback on the comments I've been getting. Hi, Lawrence. Okay, I'm checking out some comments here. Yeah, we have some common tendencies. Yeah, things are, well, first of all, we have way more women, Lawrence. We had so many wars, starvation and things like that, so we physically have way less men in our country. And then some of these men, are alcoholics, some of them are not marriage material, some of them are marriage material, some of them are on top, so they mingle with many women, so that's not something you want for a relationship. That's just to make it simple, just kind of to simplify it. But we also have great men in Ukraine. I grew up there, even though I've always heard how little men we have, I've always had plenty of positive attention, plenty of, over there, like when you date, you really get to know the person. You go out, you have fun, and I remember like in my late teen years and early 20s, that's what I did. I went out, I had a lot of attention, had a lot of fun. I didn't want to have any serious relationships or anything like that, but I always would meet the greatest man. I had some maybe not so happy people that I didn't want to be around, but overall, when you have good attitude, you magnetize good things and they build around you, So VIP club is going to be a positive club. You know, it's a club for people who want to change something, who want to have a little bit of accountability, who want to have more insights, more fun, that can have a community like Dave wrote before, have a community where we support each other. And most of the time, I mean, we often going to have a Zoom club where I can see you on video as well. It's not just me talking. I love to have a feedback, and you know, you can take advantage and ask a question, you know, in person, and you know, and this always a investment of just a little $1 a day, a little bit over that, like I don't know. And you know, it's also will define the quality people and people that believes that absolutely everything has to be free, so you don't have to deal with people who come and they curse and they are disrespectful and they cover everything in a black paint. I would rather have a smaller club. I'm totally fine with that. VIP also probably would not be available for everybody, but that's a great way to filter people. And still, we have in this group, you know, this page is you know, things are available. I'm gonna post more materials. I'm gonna have some lives from Ukraine, but VIP is just a little bit more premium content, more precise things. We also gonna talk about the companies who are dishonest and share openly our experiences. They're not gonna be on public, but I know a lot of people who when travel spend a lot of money and come back very disappointed, and they're just gonna share things, you know. And also we're gonna spend some time on personal development. Our first book we're going to read is going to be and discuss is going to be, somebody's calling me. Sorry guys. Somebody's calling me. Okay, okay. Just a moment, guys. I'm sorry. What I was talking about, I got a call. Of course, when I'm making a live video, I have to get a call. So it's going to be for people who want to grow and do great things, you know, who just want to keep going. So, and that book, Mr. Nice Guy, is going to be our first book we are going to talk about, you know. And a lot of guys have struggled with the Mr. Nice Guy syndrome. Sorry guys, it's been a little hectic because I just didn't like, this was the last, it was the last moment I would expect somebody to call me on the messenger here. So yeah, I don't want to go on it too long. Who is here today? Can somebody raise their hands? Who is here today? I know Lauren's here, Dave here. Let's see, another Dave is here. And what's going on, guys? Did you have a good weekend? What's happening? That's why, you know, in our VIP club we have our Zoom calls. It's great because it's interactive. It's not just me talking. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, it's not just me talking. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have a pleasure to meet you in person. By the way, this coming Wednesday, everybody is welcome to join. You don't have to, if you're not sure about it, ask me in person for a link, and you can join the Zoom club on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central. Ask me for a link. You don't have to, if you're not sure, you don't have to prepay anything. Just see if you like it. That's about, you know, that's about it. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, so guys, sorry, my attention, ADHD moment. So, this Wednesday that's coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna be on a live chat. If you guys want to join, you're welcome to do that. You know, we are in open mode right now, you know, for all the people who are welcome. So, I mean, who are not banned. Everybody is welcome. And I will share a link. Just message me here or ask Veronika 2017. You can definitely join and check out if you like our community, if you like what we do. You're welcome to do that. Okay, Dave is asking, Dave Roberts asks, how is tour coming along? Tour is coming along great. I'm getting super excited about it, and because, because it's coming up. It's starting July 5th, actually. So I'm arriving on 4th. I have one day to sleep in and get the human face back. So it starts on the July 5th, and we have some plans. It's coming along. I'm gonna be available since July 4th to July 25th. Yeah, Dave is here. Dave is going. Antonio, our member, our great member, is going. Not Bo, but Bob is going. And I'm actually my second part of the tour is starting on 12th. Yeah, 12th to 25th. So I'm gonna have it's kind of divided into 2 parts. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm getting super excited. I need a tour myself, guys. I need to have some fun. I want to be in a big city. Today, I'm gonna try to film a video outside and show the city where I live. And then when I'm gonna be in Kiev, Ukraine, you're gonna see the city I'm from. So you will understand that I'm still sane. It's a big achievement. I'm just kidding. I don't mind living somewhere where it's quiet, so I can focus on my work, I can do certain things, I can learn and grow, but I have to travel, because if I don't travel, it's gonna be a lion in a cage, an angry lion in a cage. So I will show you the difference. I'm gonna make some live videos from Ukraine. I'm getting more excited every minute, so thank you for asking. I might do the tour either in fall or winter. It will depend on whether people would be able to join, because there is work and study. But I'm actually looking forward on making tour in the fall. It's a little bit easier to travel in the fall because before the big disaster and snow weather. But there is a part of me that actually is thinking of maybe even doing something in winter. So we'll keep in touch on that. Hi, Paul. Yeah, it's gonna be let loose tour. Yes, that is very true. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna go dancing. We're gonna talk to real people. We're gonna have real experiences, and we're gonna go wild. You're gonna see the real me there, and I'm gonna see the real you. I'm gonna really meet. I'm super excited, and Well, yeah, the tickets would be, what, I wouldn't say that it's a lot less expensive, because, like right now, you have to be ready to pay for the, ticket fare. I'm overpaying a little bit for my tickets, and, actually one of my great subscribers just gave me hard time about it, because he lives in Chicago, and flying from Chicago is for 2 tickets is about 600 less. And he called me today, and he was really mad that I didn't, that I could have saved the money. So, but I look at it as, look, sometimes you have to just jump off the cliff and do it. They're never gonna be perfect weather. They're never gonna be perfect anything. You have to jump off the cliff and just do it. Just do it. Yeah, one of the days I might even cook breakfast, but I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I definitely gonna treat you guys. My mom is actually going to make some nice meals. She's gonna bake something. We're gonna go for breakfast, and also, one of these days I might cook breakfast. We talked about that. It's gonna be breakfast with Veronika. We're gonna have champagne. No, I'm just kidding. No champagne. Hey, Thomas! Yeah, Thomas is here. Thomas, where are you? You are in Europe somewhere. Yeah, you know what? It's just a little tour. It's kind of like a mini tour, and what we're gonna do is it's an adventure tour. We're gonna You know, just have fun around my awesome, beautiful city. We're gonna go out, we're gonna look some nature, some history, some music, socialize with people, flirt, dance, I don't know, just kind of living life. Like it's a living life tour. Denmark, yeah. You know, I was not sure if it's Sweden. I somehow saw this Sweden. Yeah, I have great memory. I have great memories. Thank you for reminding me. Thomas, have you been to Ukraine lately? You should join us. Yes, thank you, Paul. You just have to do it. You know, it's like never a perfect time. Like some of my videos, guys, that I make a video and I'm like, gosh, this video is really lame, and I say some not so good words. It's not perfect, the lighting is bad, and I'm not so great. And then this video makes a difference in someone's situation because they needed that advice. So if I would wait till I'm perfect and make a video, it would never happen. You know, it's not exactly a romance tour, because I can't guarantee you're gonna find your match, but it's an adventure tour. But we also going to socialize with people, and I'm gonna help guys a little bit how to approach people. You know, you might make friends, you might meet somebody you like. I can't really guarantee you that, but I can also help you to break the ice in communication when we are out. And also Dave and I, we are talking to a guy, a very nice, hardworking guy from Canada who is currently in Ukraine, and he's having a good big database of serious single Ukrainian women who want to meet somebody, and he made a lot of work to find real people. He doesn't pay them, he doesn't put their fake, you know, supermodel pictures. They are real beautiful Ukrainian women who just really consider to meet someone special, and he put a lot of work in it. And we talk with him, and we're a lot alike in our beliefs. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna collaborate with him, and we are planning probably for 2 nights. They're gonna be a social event where you can actually come and meet ladies and just have conversations, and you know, and just expand your circle, maybe meet somebody. So that is on the plan. I'm also going to meet in person some people who run matchmaking services. I've heard about a couple people who are proven for years to be great matchmakers. And you guys know what is a matchmaking. Matchmaking is not like you go on a website, you see pretty pictures, and you just like in a candy shop, you don't know where to go, what to do, like where to jump. So you know, what you do is you actually give information about yourself a little bit into depth. So the matchmaker trying to find you a match, somebody have similar interests, similar things like that, and you have better chance of actually finding somebody who is on the same page with you. So it's way more work, it's an individual work, you know. It's just a different level. It's for people who are serious, who don't wanna waste time, and who looking for a matching personality, not just for a tall blonde or, you know, hot brunette or red hair woman. For somebody who is really looking for a serious into-depth relationship, going through legitimate matchmaker is a very good idea. So oh, great. Thomas, maybe we will see you next year in Ukraine. That would be great. And as I was joking, we are related. Almost. Yeah, I just want to tell you also, I personally appreciate your support and your encouragement. You know, you've been following me for a while, and I appreciate that. Okay, any new furs? Well, I'm kind of getting my fur business a little bit on hold till the season. Second part of August, you're gonna see my furs and me modeling and having fun. I have some pink furs. I have some pink fur stalls that I really like. I might even make a video in it just because I like it. I think my fur business is getting jealous of this business, so it's kind of interesting. But it's interesting because when you do two, when I do my furs, I rest from being on the spot and talking to people and, you know, doing this, talking to you. And then when I do my furs, and then the opposite. When I talk to you guys, I rest from my furs. Yeah, I've always have things going on with furs. You know, I'm gonna do probably a separate page. I do have a fur page. It's here on Facebook. I need to promote that page too. I have a lot of followers actually on the fur page. I think I have almost 16,000 followers there. So I'll share it with you if you want. I can do some fur lives there, you know, probably a little bit later, like in starting mid-August, I would say. So, okay guys, man, so I always try to do like a short live, and this is where we are. Does anybody have any question real quick? Because I have to go outside because I need to do my 10,000 steps. You know what? I'm going to do that because I have a photographer that wants to work with me and he can do good videography. I'd love to have some. I might do it, but yeah. I'm trying to stay on the topic of my other adventure here. Okay guys, well, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your time. If you wanted to join us on Wednesday and actually meet our VIP club members, you're welcome to do that. Because we're only gonna have a couple more meetings because I'm heading to Ukraine, I'm heading for some adventures, but we're going to be here this coming week. So you're welcome to join. I will post. Well, I'm not gonna post a link. It's best if you email me to askveronika2017@gmail.com for getting a link to be on a Zoom call. And we're gonna talk about the VIP club and a tour, and you can meet other people and see if you like it. So thank you so much for everybody for attending. I'm happy to see you guys. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for your support. And yeah, I know, Thomas, I wish I could see you. You know what? Maybe I'll have one on Sunday that's going to be early. So if I have one on Sunday that's maybe 2 p.m. Yeah, I know. I didn't expect to see you this morning. So maybe, I'll do on Sunday for people who are in Europe or England, or England. For people who are in Europe or people who can't attend evenings. Once in a while we might do Sundays, and I'll let you know. So, thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. Thomas, time to go to bed. It's 3:30 in the morning. I get up at 4:30 on a good day. So go to bed right now. Get some good rest. Thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for all the positive things, for your encouragement and support. And I will see you next time. Thank you.